Welcome to the Pew!
Welcome to the Pew!
Which will be at the Wow Cafe Theater in just a matter of days.
And that's in the lovely East Village of Manhattan.
Right.
On East 4th Street.
No longer scary and no longer dirty for your safety and convenience.
Unfortunately. But we are going to do our best to change
screw it
that.
up again. So we promise that someone's car will be broken into when they park.
There will be muggings and trash cans on fire.
And you may step on a syringe.
Well,
and need
but it won't be one any of ours. It'll belong to some junkie who lives homeless, who has homeless and living in a box in Compton Square Park, just like the good old days.
Good times. Dr. Fiorello isn't living in a homeless shelter
or
a box.
No, Dr. Fiorello is the plastic surgeon of the
Celebrity
stars. Celebrity plastic surgeon.
And I was very amused when he sent me a very special press release.
Very special. Only Ernie Glam is the only person he sent it to.
Well, I'm pretty sure I was the only one he sent it to because my name was the only name up on the two. I didn't see any other like CC or anything. You know, he sent it directly to me. And
I suppose he couldn't possibly have used BCC, right?
What's that?
Yeah, right, okay.
Well, anyway, he sent me this press release, and it had all these pressing questions about Caitlyn Jenner. And
well, it was a press release, after all.
Right, with pressing questions. For instance, is this surgery safe for people Caitlyn's age? Because, you know, she's fairly on
she's up there.
Years. You know, 65 years old.
No spring chick.
So, although Dr. Fiorello has not examined Caitlyn, he made it very clear in his press release that he doesn't know her and he has never seen her, but he opined that it's perfectly safe to do the surgery. There's nothing wrong with her. Yeah. She's a picture of health.
What other questions do you have?
Well, we may have, these questions were to answer questions that we had, you know, so he was guessing what we were wondering. So he asked, how long is this surgery going to take? Well, he hasn't examined Caitlyn, but...
Doesn't know her. Never seen her.
You know.
But...
figures a couple of hours.
Yeah, probably. Give or take.
Now, this is a question that I was really wondering. Does Caitlyn truly represent the struggles that the transgender community deals with when it comes to surgery?
No. Even though he hasn't seen her or met her or done anything about her.
Never talked to her. Never even watched the show, Keeping Up with the Kardashians.
But he knows that...
He knows the struggles of the trans community.
Right.
And the answer is no. Her struggles are not the struggles of the trans community. I think pretty much everyone knows that, you know, because most trans people...
Wait a minute. Why aren't her struggles the same?
Because
she has money?
Yeah, I think so. Like when you're super rich, things are different.
They are, and they aren't. I mean, they're only different in that you could afford to have the goddamn plastic surgery done. I mean, but
yeah, he's not going to have to whore himself on the street to raise the money to get a silicone injection.
Right, but the struggle. I'm not talking about financial. The psychological struggle is still the same.
Yeah, well, maybe not, because if you whore yourself on the corner just to raise money for silicone injection.
Well, first of all transsexuals don't whore themselves for money.
I'm not suggesting that they do. Just
well, you kind of just did.
Well, maybe just the ones I know do. I mean,
but anyway, so you know.
How complicated is this surgery, and do you believe Caitlyn seems to be completed well?
Well, he hasn't met her.
Didn't do the surgery, hasn't met her, and hasn't examined the post-surgery work, but he's pretty sure it's a good job.
You know, this Dr. Fiorello seems to do exactly what we always do, is that you latch onto somebody who's getting a lot of attention, and then you get all the attention, you kind of co-opt all of the attention that they're getting, just like we're co-opting.
We're turning the tables on Dr. Fiorello.
We're co-opting the attention that he's getting by co-opting the attention that, We're
co-opting his press release about Caitlyn.
Yeah, so Caitlyn, he's co-opting her attention, and we're co-opting his attention.
So now the attention is on us.
And
not
no,
on Caitlyn,
the attention,
and not on Dr.
the attention
Fiorello.
is actually on our commercial, because we're going to be right back.
And now a word from our sponsor.
Welcome back.
Welcome back to the stinky old pew.
Where one last point that we want to make about trans and women being judged by their looks
is what?
Well, it's not just women who are judged by their looks. Gay men are judged by their looks too.
I have to agree. Gay men are judged by their looks. Straight. How easy would it be to be a straight man and not have to be judged by your looks? That must be just wonderful.
Yeah, can't imagine.
Except that, wait a minute. Don't we judge straight men by their looks?
Yeah. But we're projecting.
And they don't care about it because they're not as superficial and
as we are.
As eagerly their egos aren't as eagerly. Wait a minute.
Not like
straight
ours.
men have really fragile egos. They have like those fragile egos of anybody.
More about.
We're gonna have to think about that. That's
an upcoming
something
episode.
for the ages. We're gonna have to think about that one. All right. But right now, bitches want to know something. What do they want to know?
Nikki, Busy Bee, wonders if you ever consider being a father. Does it appeal to you?
Well, in fact, I have been with recently somebody who likes to call me daddy, but so I do know what it feels like to be a father.
Not that kind of father. Not the kind of father that has sex with his son.
Oh, not that kind of father?
No.
What are the kind of father? Oh, you mean like have a kid? Yeah. Oh, I don't know. I don't think I'm I don't think I'm responsible enough to think that I'm not responsible enough to have. No, that's it. But I'm responsible enough to say that I'm not responsible enough. I mean, that's better than going out there having kids but not being able to take care of them.
I absolutely agree with that.
I'm too selfish and self-centered to have a kid.
Very selfish.
Self-centered. I've always said I do not want to be Diane Brill's kid. I do not want to be Julie Jewell's daughter. I know that. Because Julie would be like a crocodile that would want to eat her daughter for being more fabulous and beautiful than she is. And I'm sure Diane is the same.
The views expressed here are purely those of Michael.
They represent the pew.
Thanks for watching.
Bye.